Right, so here it is all set up, the little wall winder from Jim. It's a little bit clanky and a little bit noisy, but once it gets working you don't notice it unless you're in another room. Right, so today we're going to be caking up the papaya Baltic. This one is a 100-gram ball, and there is 360 metres or 393 yards, and it's 100% acrylic. Right, so to start off with and load this up, we're going to wrap our yarn twice around that little spiral there. That then holds it in, and that is our tension. You then pop it through the split at the front and the back. Give yourself enough yarn so that as it spins it will wrap. You hold it and you spin it. And you spin it some more, and you keep spinning, and you just keep going. And the only time you need to stop really is if your tension is a bit tighter due to the ball being quite tight that you're working from, or if you've got a knot that you need to fix. Nope. Ouch. I'll tell you what though, it's an awful good workout for your bingo wing arm. Crepes. Tip number 1, to keep your ball from unravelling from this end, manually spin the yarn around a few times around your ball, keeping the tension reasonable. And then when you get near to the end, grab your hook, a nice small one, and then thread it through some of the layers of yarn. Grab your working yarn and just pull it through. And that way you tuck it in and it won't unravel. So I'll show you that again. Tuck it through and pull it back. There we go. Tip number 2, with some scrap yarn that's of no colour, doesn't look anything like you've got on there, pop it through the loop on the top, and that will mark off your start point, so you'll easily be able to see where you need to pull from. You can also use a small piece of paper and write down what the yarn is that you have if you don't have a band handy. Now, tip 3 for those people like me that forget everything they do. Keep hold of your old yarn bands, because they can come in handy when you're caking. Right, so for tip number 3, use the band that you have with the yarn. This way you'll have all the details to hand when you make your project. So to do this, I literally will shove some tape on one side and spin it round and then tape the other. But as you can see here, this one's too wide for the band, so I just grab a spare bit of paper, normally a scrap bit that I've got, and pull it nice and tight, tape it on. And as I said, this way and this way you have all the information for that yarn to hand. And to remove, you support the bottom and the top. You tuck your fingers, well I do, I tuck my fingers between the plastic ring and the yarn, and then gently, using my thumbs and my fingers, pull it all up. There you go. Nice caked cake. I find it easier to use a caked cake with the centre that I'll be showing you in the next upcoming video. Also, when working from this, you can work from the centre or from the outside, and I find that the balls, as long as you don't move them around too much and bash them and squidge them, they hold their shape really well, and so they're less likely to collapse in on themselves. I hope you like the video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, and a little comment would be really lovely. If you've got any more tips for using the winders, please pop them in the comments below, and I will add them on to the description at the end. Right, I'm going to head off now, so stay in everybody, stay safe, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ra for now. It's 100 grams. I'll tell you what though, it's an awful good workout for your bingo wing arm. Crepes.